Hey, what do you mean wake up early? I already wake up hella early for work. All right, let me see what I can do to explain this. I have to wake up at this time. I choose to wake up at this time. Some of us, you can choose to wake up at whatever you want and start your day, because that's just the way your life is structured. You have a setup to where you get up whenever you want and you start your day whenever you want. It's up to you. Other people have a setup where they have to be at a certain commitment job at a certain time, because that's what they agreed to. That's what they committed to. So that means in order to be there by 5, you got to leave your pad at 4. It takes you an hour to get ready, so you wake up at 3. I already wake up at 3 a.m. And you're talking about get up early? That's where the shift comes in. That's where the mindset comes in. Even for somebody that just bro, I get up at 9 every day. Like, why? Because I just roll out of bed and I get started, and then by the time, I take my first thing, 10 o'clock, I'm good at 9. Like, okay, so ultimately you still have to wake up at 9. You normally wake up at 9. Some level of responsibility, you got to go to the bathroom. That could be your responsibility. Your commitment to yourself to go to the restroom when you have to go. All right, so that's the time you have to get up. Now, to check off the box of you get up early, you need to set that time. What time would you have to get up to make it uncomfortable, to make it early for you, for your situation, the time that you choose? Say you get up, the example of the person that gets up at 3 a.m. Okay, you have to get up at 3. You wanna start developing yourself. You wanna become better. Now you start getting up at the time you say you're gonna get up, not the time that you've committed to work to get up. That's a commitment that you made to them. They're telling you, I need you here by this time. You figure out what you need to do on your end, but I need you here at this time. So ultimately, they're telling you what time to get up. You add 10 minutes to that, 10 minutes earlier, 5 minutes earlier, not because it's traffic right now and I choose to do it or whatever, or it's getting darker, it's rainy, that's still their commitment. That's still their shot call making you get there at that time. Your time, the time that you say, 10 minutes earlier than that time you have to. 15 minutes earlier than that time you have to. Even the 9 o'clock person, well, you know what? I get up at 9 and that's enough time to do my thing, whatever. Like, okay, what about the time that you choose to? Because you want to become better, because you're leveling up, because you want to check off the box of the early wake up time. Once you start doing that, guess what? You start creating momentum. The momentum of what is early, what is uncomfortable. You'll see the benefits of getting up 10 minutes earlier. You're going to be like, this is dope. So now you're tracking your food. Now you're exercising. Now you're waking up early. But I always woke up early. Yeah, but now you're waking up 10 minutes early for you. Your commitment to bettering yourself. Having more time to be grateful. Now I'm getting up. You're showing your gratitude. Well, I wasn't showing my gratitude before. You were showing your gratitude to your responsibilities, to the commitments that you had. But you weren't getting up those extra 10, 15 minutes earlier just for you. Just to sit there. Watch some uplifting videos that are teaching you this wisdom of how to become a higher level you. Read something. Make a video. Just sit there and be grateful for existing. Just sit there for you in gratitude that you got to wake up and you have 15 extra minutes that through your discipline, through your sacrifice of sleep, you will now invest them in being grateful. Grateful for having life exist in your body, that you were given to experience this life. 15 minutes. I'll just do those on my way to work. I go, see, that just doesn't work that way. Because you have to get up, whether you're grateful or not. Not that it's a bad thing, but whether you're grateful or not during your commute to work, you were going to go through that commute anyways because you're committed to that job, to that thing, to the responsibility. It's sacrificing those 10, 15 minutes of sleep on your watch for you, Not because I'm going to work, not because I'm going to be thankful for going to work anyways. But now those 15 minutes, you could use them for your exercise, your set 1 of 2. Like I said, you can use them to read, reflect. You can use them to watch inspirational videos. But now you're doing that time for you, for gratitude. That's the early wake-up time for somebody that already wakes up early or already feels that they wake up at a certain time. It's waking up at an uncomfortable time, waking up earlier than you have to. Because there's always, that confusion of, what about if I already wake up at 3? Okay, not all of us wake up at a later, Whatever uncomfortable time is for you. And again, 15 minutes maybe not be enough, but it's enough to start momentum. I'm huge on baby steps. Start with something 5 minutes earlier than you have to. That'll start feeling easy. Then do 15. Then do 20. Then do 30. Then maybe an hour. Then you really start feeling tired. Then maybe it's like, this may not be sustainable. Let me go back to like half hour. That was good enough. For now anyways, maybe I'll start turning in a little earlier. Shoot, with this whole diet change, I rest a whole lot better. Dang, with this whole exercise thing, I really get some good sleep. Fatigue is a gift. This is kind of cool. All these things will start adjusting. Those three things will start working together. Exercise, diet, wake up time. It'll help you even focus on the fourth thing, which is, what are my vices? What do I have as a vice? And not the the popular vices that we've learned about, the drugs, all that kind of stuff. But I trip out more on like these hidden vices, these things that we do habitually as a vice to get instant gratification that are just normal, watching TV, being on the internet, people pleasing, doing nice things for others. That was mine, always hoping, making sure everybody's happy. That could be a vice. That could be your vice. It was my vice. Doing stuff around keeping the house all super clean, that could be a vice. It's a distraction. It's a distraction to keep you from doing that painful thing that you don't want to do, that you should do because your conscience has been telling you to do it, but you're finding out a way through your vice to stay busy, to stay distracted from not doing it. All these things could come about when you start working on the first 3, which are the fundamentals, the basic ones, which is exercise, diet, and like we're talking here today on this video, what is wake-up time? What is an early wake-up time? I already wake up early, just a little bit earlier than the time you have to wake up. You insert your time for you, because you're your own boss. You're your shot caller. You are in charge of you 100%. Others may tell you what time to wake up for the commitment that you have for them. But what time are you telling yourself to wake up for the commitment of bettering you?